clear. Bago pisete na malundu, vasupapa na ipirutundu. Subscribers varun kude join cheyu, gaming funinu, ivideyu mayachu. Yo papisete na malundu, vasupapa na ipirutundu. Subscribers varun kude join cheyu, gaming funinu, ivideyu mayachu. Yeah. Time for the kill, Kalyani Nuru, everything skill. PUBG, Apex, Fortnite, Nyakirichu, Power Hiller, we rule the land. Pavanai Randu Vasu on shooting stars. Ivade Katiri Kenchila Vinte fight headshot dara. Subscribers keep to more every day Vara. Challengers from down, Ayalu more step Namapakan. We don't need to prep, tension Varo more up, no fear. Gamilnyan, top spot clear. Bago pisete na malundu, vasupapa na ipirutundu. Subscribers varun kude join cheyu, gaming funinu, ivideyu mayachu. Yo papisete na malundu, vasupapa na ipirutundu. Subscribers varun kude join cheyu, gaming funinu, ivideyu mayachu.
Hello guys, welcome.
We have both the captains in the center with the match referee. Heads is the call, and heads it is. It's a good toss to win. They really need to make most of the conditions now. These are the playing 11 for the rest.
Pedal bro, welcome bro, welcome. Para bro. Welcome to the live stream दोस्तों.
Ladies and gents, please stand up for the national anthems.
Bro, ये फुटबॉल मौका bro. वेलकम दोस्तों, वेलकम सभी दोस्तों. स्क्रीन पे डबल टैप करके लाइक कर लो.
A lovely day to play cricket, and here we are. In comes the fielding. Here come the openers. Greeted pace bowler into the tank.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Are you ready?
Welcome to the live stream दोस्तों, welcome.
Batsman getting into position to face the first ball of the innings. He has hammered that, and that sails into the crowd for a 6. Another field change. Here we go. Wonder where the next one is going to fly. That's gone high in the air.
Back-to-back sixes guys, let's go.
For a 6. He seems to have carried his form from the last match. That is in the air.
Yes, guys,
in the gap
Rohit
as
Sharma on
well.
fire.
Goes for 4. Things are really heating
वेलकम
up
दोस्तों,
and
वेलकम
he's
वेलकम
getting
सभी
after the
दोस्तों, स्क्रीन पे
bowler,
फटाफट से
letting
रबी
him
टैप
know
करके लाइक कर लो जी।
exactly where he's going to put the next one. That was pretty ordinary delivery. Got what it deserved.
We talked about his balance, getting himself into good positions. And there's example of that.
You're the man for the post-game interview. You snagged him after the 100 in Perth, Gilly, when I think there was a media ban on, but you just walked straight in there. We might need to employ you in a similar role this evening. Similar ball, touch finer.
Run out of runs, aren't they, for them both to get a ton?
Yes, guys.
What can Australia do? Whether it's Hazelwood, as you said, Gilly's got 4 to go. Stark's got 5 to go. Rare Zampa bowls a 10-over spell without delivering something.
No, he's the man for me there. I'm getting him straight on. Just saying, right, I'm prepared to bowl you out. And he'll be closely followed after that by Mitchell Stark. Heaved over the leg side from around the wicket. Another boundary. Rohit's march continues. Adoring fans.
मनाशी घोषाल,
Enjoying every
भाई आप
single
क्या बोल रहे
moment.
हैं? वेलकम वेलकम गाइस, वेलकम टू द लाइव स्ट्रीम।
Well, they're doing it easily now. Runs coming quite freely for India. Second boundary of the over. Just 81 needed now.
Touch of 87. Couple of boundaries from the over. 12 from it. India cruising. 1 for 157.
हर पल मनाओ केसरी त्योहार। विमल, बोलो जुबान केसरी।
वर्ल्ड कप स्क्रीनिंग के लिए लड़कियों वाली जर्सी पहनना। अभी आप भी।
हाँ सर, विराट खेले स्मृति, जीतेगा तो इंडिया ही ना।
Same jersey, same passion. Watch our women in blue at the ICC Women's Cricket World Cup on Jio Hotstar and Star Sports Network.
वेलकम टू द लाइव स्ट्रीम दोस्तों, वेलकम वेलकम।
Zampa to continue. High on the bat. Men are out there, but they'll watch it sail over. The hitman delivers again.
Just seems to be in a hurry now. Taking those extra chances. He's always looking to go big. Nicely gets underneath it. Plenty of bat on it. He knew it was 6 the moment he connected.
The edge is ever closer, Rohit Sharma, to Shahid Afridi. Some power on that screen there, 348. Nice change up there from Zampa.
लेट्स गो दोस्तों, लेट्स गो सभी दोस्तों, स्क्रीन पे फटाफट से डबल टैप करके लाइक कर लो जी।
10 Ks quicker than previous couple of deliveries.
MAUP Welcome to the live stream, bhai. welcome to the live stream दोस्तों, सभी दोस्तों फटाफट से स्क्रीन पे डबल टैप करके लाइक कर लो जी.
Just skids through.
One for one, 6-5.
Nice, रोहित शर्मा आउट हो गया.
Kohli on 47. Kindly back in. Nicely driven out towards the fence. There's a fielder there. They'll stop at 2.
Foams might be coming out again.
As is the Kohli chant around the SCG. To Kohli, maybe a farewell 50 in Australia to the King. 126th time he's been 50 or more, 75 50s, 50 100s, and he's got a smile on his face and a lot of love from the crowd at the SCG.
Well, this is what they came to see. And they couldn't have asked for anything better. Two of India's superstars out there for the last time, giving them something to cheer about.
सभी दोस्तों फटाफट से स्क्रीन पे डबल टैप करके लाइक कर लो जी.
Milestones keep coming. Another 100 partnership between the pair.
Welcome guys. शायद आउट हो गया.
19th time they've gone 100 or more in one-day international cricket in a partnership. Six from the Connolly over, 1 for 171.
ऑस्ट्रेलिया मतलब अग्रेसिव बॉलिंग और स्लेजिंग. इसीलिए टीम इंडिया के लिए स्लेज कैंसलेशन हेलमेट ट्राई करो. स्टॉपिड.
स्लेजिंग के लिए
हटाओ हेलमेट, स्काई बॉल काफी है।
स्काई बॉल?
टीम इंडिया का नया स्टाइल, fearless बैटिंग, फुल हिटिंग।
स्काई बॉल चलेगा, सबका बैट बचेगा।
Watch Australia versus India, first T20I, 29th October.
Most 50+ scores in ODI chases. Virat Kohli now on top of the charts. 70th 50 in a run chase. Going above the great Sachin Tendulkar, Rohit Sharma with 55. Jacques Kallis completes the list. Smashed away through the offside. Yet another boundary for Rohit Sharma. He wants to get this done early.
Slap. Zampa goes wide. Tries to lure him into playing a big shot with that sweeper. Very, very, very straight. But Rohit Sharma doesn't take the aerial route. Slaps him through the covers. Powerful shot for 4.
It's been great batting from Rohit Sharma, and that last boundary, that's exactly the way that you've got to play those wide balls. You've got to get a square bat on it. You see sometimes batters trying to go with too straight a bat, just makes it much more difficult. Square bats, when you got more chance being able to get your bat going through the line of the ball to find the middle of the bat like Rohit's done so often tonight.
What a treat for the Aussie crowds. The favourite superstars bringing up 100 partnership. That's why it's still a packed house. It's just outside a little while earlier and there's no one leaving the stadium.
If Australian cricket fans and Cricket Australia could have scripted something as perfect as they could, it would be Australia winning the series, but especially in the last game, Virat and Rohit putting on a very good partnership, and that certainly has happened throughout this series. And there is not one person leaving. You're absolutely right, Abby, because this man, he's still in. King Kohli, and once he got into his innings after his first couple of balls, you could see him just really entrench himself out the middle there, is enjoying batting out here.
Just a single this time. $178 for 1.
वर्ल्ड कप स्क्रीनिंग के लिए लड़कियों वाली जर्सी पहनना। आप भी?
हाँ सर, विराट खेले स्मृति, जीतेगा तो इंडिया ही ना।
Same jersey, same passion. Watch our Women in Blue at the ICC Women's Cricket World Cup on Jio Hotstar and Star Sports Network.
सभी दोस्तों फटाफट से स्क्रीन पे डबल टैप करके लाइक कर लोगी सभी दोस्तों।
Just 59 needed for India now. 84 of 88, Rohit Sharma.
On a side note, Cooper Connolly looks like a very utility cricketer for the Australian team. Hasn't picked up a wicket. Has bowled really well. Showed us glimpses of his talent in the previous game with the bat. And Rohit Sharma has been showing glimpses of his talent for the last 15 years. He shows it again with this boundary. Beautiful sweep along the SCG carpet for another 4.
Through these middle overs, it makes it difficult for the spinners in particular, with only 4 fielders out are allowed out on the boundary. There's always one gap available. Rohit Sharma, he knows exactly where they are, the fielders. And yes, there's no question that Cooper Connolly in this one-day series. He's really showed off his versatility. He can bat the top order, he can bat in the middle order, and we saw a very good innings from him in Adelaide. He's more than a good enough spinner as well. He's just got a great understanding of his game for a young man, 21-year-old, from a batting and bowling perspective. He always wants the ball in his hand, he always wants opportunities with the bat. And he certainly delivered in that previous game in Adelaide when the Aussies were needing a big partnership to be able to get across the line.
Needed now for India. Be happy to just knock it around. 183 for 1. Most partnership runs for India in ODIs. Rohit Kohli at number 2 on that list, which isn't surprising considering they played 391 games together. And that's the thing, both of them have been quite vocal about that ODI World Cup dream, specifically Rohit Sharma, who wasn't part of that 2011 squad. I have a feeling for the next 2 or 3 years, they want to try and put their best foot forward to try and make that plane to 2027.
And that's why this game was never ever going to be a dead rubber for someone like Virat Kohli. Missing out in the first 2 games, he absolutely won, of course, the pride of playing for your country. You never want it to be a clean sweep. But there was even more riding on it for someone like Virat Kohli, who wants to do everything he can. If his dream is to go on to 2027, the one-day World Cup in South Africa, then he needs to continue to churn out the runs that he's done for a long period of time. And this was a great opportunity, even though it hasn't been his favourite hunting ground in the past. Before this game, one-day cricket, averaging 24, Virat Kohli. But once he got into his innings, had a little bit of luck early on. One hook shot that flew over the keeper, but then he really has found his groove. That straight drive down the ground off Mitchell Starc really got him going.
Making it look very easy. Again, more and more Kohli and Rohit fans in the crowd. Crowds have come from all over Australia to watch these two great men in Aussie soil. Could be the last time.
Beautifully bowled. Good set from Zampa, 184 for 1.
Welcome back. Guys, this year's gonna be... You know, guys, I still think it's gonna be a great year.
easy as you like from Rohit Sharma. Absolutely no answers at the moment for Australia. Completely India's game at this point. Just the milestones to look forward to. And with that single, he becomes the second highest run getter ever in ODI cricket. Only behind the great Sachin Tendulkar, Virat Kohli. Now second on the list, just goes ahead of Kumar Sangakkara.
No mean feat that. The chase master put Virat Kohli in a chase. And he almost becomes a heat-seeking missile. Doesn't stop till he chases down that target. And Rohit Sharma continues. And it's almost like Australia are just biding time now. Another sweep. Almost a carbon copy of the shot he played in the previous over.
Yeah, that's a really nice gap for Rohit Sharma. For him, that's going to feel like a low-risk shot or a low-risk boundary. Pitch is very true. He's got such great reach as well. He really gets out to be able to cover the bounce just in case it bounces.
This is an aspect of Rohit's game that was present pre-2021, where you knew he would just go on to make these daddy hundreds. Changed his game style, the approach leading up to the 2023 World Cup. More look at that elite list of run machines. Should get four, Virat. Cut away nicely. Second boundary in the over for India, 195 for 1. Just 4 runs away now, Rohit Sharma. And he may just get that. Oh, Mitchell Starc cuts it off. Couple of runs. Looks like he's just cramping up a bit. The anticipation builds up amongst the crowd. This is what they've been waiting for. The Roko show. Rohit Sharma in his new avatar. Comedy of errors almost.
Virat trying to get out of the way somehow, but he couldn't. It was that well hit from Rohit Sharma. He wouldn't want to get out now. His best mate getting in the way.
Anticipation. of Rohit Sharma on 99. One of his favourite grounds around the world. The cameras come out. The climax.
I tell you what, the SCG is alive right now. It is absolutely buzzing. 8:45 p.m. here in Sydney, and the SCG is so alive. Anticipation. Rohit Sharma, one more run.
There it is, 100 number 33 for the hitman. Rohit Sharma version 2.0 became fitter, lost 11 kgs, and it's now showing in terms of the runs. 50 in the second ODI, 100 in the third. What a moment.
Rohit Sharma, take a bow. That was a vintage innings. Did it with ease. So much time at the crease. What a legend. 200 for one, and it's time for a drink.
I'm not going anywhere until I find Miranda.
Lang's not answering his phone. Where is he?
Any fatalities? Oh my God.
वर्ल्ड कप स्क्रीनिंग के लिए लड़कियों वाली जर्सी पहनना। रवि, आप भी?
हाँ सर, विराट खेले स्मृति, जीतेगा तो इंडिया ही ना।
Same jersey, same passion. Watch our Women in Blue at the ICC Women's Cricket World Cup on Jio Hotstar and Star Sports Network.
Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry.
What in the hell?
In this world, you never know what you find.
Things happen here, but no one really talks about it.
Something bad's coming.
Most hundreds against Australia in ODIs. Joins Sachin Tendulkar in fewer innings, 49 innings. He gets his 900.
Just pushes it away for one. looks up to the heavens. Must have wondered, why were people even doubting me before the series? I think it's a funny game. You play off the match, play off the final, an ICC trophy. Come into a series, don't get runs in the first game, immediately people doubt you. Baffles me. Rohit Sharma showing the same form he's shown us over the last 5 years in one-day cricket. Legend of the game, and as he bats, and so does Virat Kohli, records keep tumbling, and that's what you're going to see. Them going higher and higher, and breathing rarefied air as they go along.
One thing that I've absolutely loved about this Rohit Sharma innings today is it's been the real vintage version of Rohit Sharma, where he really just allowed for a loose ball to be bowled. I even think about the Champions Trophy final. That was like an all guns blazing, higher risk version of Rohit Sharma that obviously came off beautifully. But tonight was the real in control, super dominant version of Rohit Sharma, which is the reason why he's been so consistent for so long in one-day cricket.
But what that's something the greatest do, don't they? They adapt to conditions.
They're incredibly well placed. This innings started off with a flurry of boundaries, looked in great touch from ball one. A couple of sixes late in the piece. But what strikes me, Varun and Watto, is the fact that you mentioned the change in approach. It's incredible. If you look at it, in the last 5 years, he's batted 100 balls just once. Once against England, the World Cup at Lucknow. But before that, you had to go as far back as 2020. The 100 still kept coming, but this almost tells me that this is a different version that Shubman Gill's ODI side wants Rohit Sharma to do.
Also, it's the conditions he's playing in. And just like I was saying, the greatest players adapt to conditions. They don't feel that they can bat just one way. Rohit obviously was playing a lot of cricket. The Indian team was playing a lot of cricket in the subcontinent. Those conditions, you can go hell for leather. But in challenging conditions like we saw in Adelaide, like we saw in Perth, Rohit had to take a different approach. With that single, India 203 for 1.
ऑस्ट्रेलिया मतलब अग्रेसिव बॉलिंग और स्लेजिंग, इसीलिए टीम इंडिया के लिए स्लेज कैंसलेशन हेलमेट ट्राई करो। स्टूपिड।
स्लेजिंग के लिए हटाओ हेलमेट, स्काई बॉल काफी है।
स्काई बॉल
टीम इंडिया का नया स्टाइल, फियरलेस बैटिंग, फुल हिटिंग।
स्काई बॉल चलेगा, सबका बैंड बजेगा। Watch Australia versus India, first T20I, 29th October.
On the topic of Rohit Sharma, bringing up a fabulous 100. 110 balls now. I was mentioning just that one innings against England at Lucknow 2023. Before that was way back in 2020. I believe you played that game, Otto.
Not 2020, but the one where he got 200 in Bangalore. Look, unfortunately, I strained my hamstring during that innings, so I didn't cop the absolute brunt of Rohit because it was off the field. I just want to say about Rohit Sharma. Look, I actually think that he lost his confidence a bit around really trusting that he could stand still and still really dominate bowling attacks. Over the previous couple of years, it was even the World Cup in 2023. Yes, the conditions might have meant that he could have gone a little bit harder, but he was charging. He was doing things I hadn't necessarily seen previously when he'd just churned out all those runs. And tonight you could just see him so comfortable, just really standing still, trusting, yes, the pace and bounce in the wicket, but trusting that bowlers were going to make a mistake, that he absolutely has all the shots all around the ground to all different types of bowlers to still score quickly without taking as many risks and feeling like he is going 15 out of 10, whereas tonight he looks like he's been in cruise control, 7, 8 out of 10. And it's just so low risk. It's unbelievable to be able to score as quickly as he has without taking a risk. That just shows the amazing talent that Rohit Sharma's got.
From an Indian standpoint, they'd want more of this. If they want to play both Kuldeep and an extra pacer in the team, which reduces their batting strength or batting depth, so to say. If Hardik Pandya comes back, it's a different story. If India goes in with one batter shot, they'd want one of the top 3 to get 100. Well, it's exactly what's happening. 100 for Rohit, 50 for Kohli. India look good. Another tight over from Zampa finishes off his 10, none for 50 for Zampa, 205 for 1.
I'm not going anywhere until I find Miranda.
Lang, stop answering his phone.
Any fatalities? Oh my God.
Wide down the leg side from Matt Shot.
And this composed version of Rohit Sharma, this is actually what I'd love to see more consistently in the IPL as well. He's had a few up and down seasons for the Mumbai Indians. And for me, it's more so when he is just going 15 out of 10. He's going that little bit too hard. Whereas if he just provides that little bit more intensity, that little bit more. But it has been Virat Kohli today coming off 2 ducks. He's really made the most of today, and the crowd has really enjoyed it as well. To see the King back at the SCG for maybe the last time.
Looked in his zone today. The moment he stepped onto the field, took a very different approach at warm-ups. Just came out, had a few knocks, didn't warm up with the team, and went back into the dressing room. Just tried to spend some time with himself before the game started. Zone in. It's worked. Batting on 62 of 73 balls and guiding India home to another win, another chase, another 50.
One of the true hallmarks of Virat Kohli's batting has always been his ability to be able to rotate the strike, running between wickets. He's got 62 runs off 73 balls, only 5 boundaries.
India finds the gap. They have just gone the distance as well. His sweep shot's been extremely effective for Rohit Sharma tonight.
Yeah, that is the wheelhouse for Rohit Sharma. Getting anywhere in his swing arc. There's value for runs here.
Do you have another angle?
Looks like it's just fell short.
Yep.
The boundary cushion there.
Just go back slowly.
But this is a beautiful batting track that Rohit Sharma, I'm sure, would love to take everywhere he goes. Just knowing he doesn't have to overhit the ball. There is real value for your great cricketing shots.
Yep. And roll forward. Thank you. It's boundary 4, boundary 4. Your on-screen signal now, boundary 4.
Just falling short of the boundary cushion. Just as you say, Watto, this is a good batting track. You have to appreciate the work the Indian bowlers have done to restrict Australia to 236. Like I was saying, Virat Kohli's been in the zone. He's always in his zone in a chase. Took on Josh Hazlewood in that over. It's a great contest between bat and ball. With that single, he ends the over. India 213 for 1.
वर्ल्ड कप स्क्रीनिंग के लिए लड़कियों वाली जर्सी पहनना आप भी
हाँ सर, विराट खेले स्मृति, जीतेगा तो इंडिया ही ना.
Same jersey, same passion. Watch our Women in Blue at the ICC Women's Cricket World Cup on Jio Hotstar and Star Sports Network.
He's looked good. Sorry, I was just going to say I've really liked Nathan Ellis. I think he's looked good in the T20s. I think he's nearly a startup in that squad or in that team in the 11.
No, most definitely. I think it's going to be a great series, and you know, he really sets the tone with his change-ups. You know, I think he's exceptional. He's a great leader for Hobart Hurricanes, and he brings that smartness to the whole team. And I think you're right there, BJ. He should be in that starting 11.
Yeah.
And it just gives it merit.
Oh yeah.
With what he's been able to do with that Hobart Hurricanes team by leading by the front, by you know, taking that ball in his hand and basically, you know, the impact that he had taking wickets last year. I know, you know, Sean Abbott's a big one as well, but when you got, you know, you had Starkey, you got Hazlewood, and you got Cummins, it's difficult, isn't it? It's difficult to fit people in.
No, you're right. You're spot on. I mean, that's why I think Xavier Bartlett, Hazlewood, you know, Nathan Ellis, and that T20, even, you know, heading into the World Cup, I think is a lock. You know, it's got to be nearly in that starting 11.
It's just crucial to have someone with all those change-ups. The skill to do that is enormous.
If it's battle between him and Ben Dorshus, do they go with the guy with more change-ups, like Ellis, or do they the strike power and the swing of Dorshus? It'll be an interesting conundrum for them. Big fan of Dorshus.
I was thinking the subcontinent conditions, and he's hitting the shins as well.
Yeah. Well, it gives you options, but it may not swing over there. You know, the left arm are going across. Straight up in the air. It should be taken, maybe not. Wow, I don't think Hazlewood thought it was his catch. I reckon he thought Nathan Ellis was coming in. Well, that's a rare miss for the Australians. Don't tell me, another finger job. I just thought Nathan Ellis picked it up and thought that was his catch. And then it was a late sort of desperate lunge there from Josh Hazlewood. Yeah, it looks like he's saw a little bit of blood there with his finger. Pretty tough customer, looks right, left hand. He'll be fine. Back on it, Nathan Ellis.
It was in the air a long time, BJ, so you'd expect Nathan Ellis would have got back and got under it. And I think Hazlewood thought he would.
Yep.
So he started slowly and just thrust out a left hand at the end. But he initially thought this is a caught and bowl for Nathan. Made late ground.
Yeah.
But Ellis wasn't very far from it in the end anyway.
That's worked through the leg side nicely. It'll be at least 2, maybe even 4, and it is. Not much there from Matt Renshaw. So that is 37 overs completed. And 150 partnership coming up with Virat Kohli and Rohit Sharma to take you through that.
Aggressive bowling और sledging. इसीलिए टीम इंडिया के लिए sledge cancellation helmet. Try करो. Stupid.
स्लेजिंग के लिए हटाओ हेलमेट, स्काई बॉल काफी है।
Sky ball?
टीम इंडिया का नया स्टाइल, fearless बैटिंग, फुल हिटिंग।
स्काई बॉल चलेगा, सबका बैंड बजेगा। Watch Australia versus India, first T20I, 29th October.
Virat Kohli's on 68. Those cheering for Australia may have found it a tough watch. I think anyone neutral or any other side, Kerry, will have enjoyed this enormously.
Well, I've enjoyed the technical excellence of this pair.
Rohit sweeps hard and clears the lot. 6 more for Rohit Sharma. India doing a big job on the Australians.
There's a lot of sixes in his one-day career. He's a brilliant timer of the ball. He does it so easily. I thought it might have been almost a top edge at one stage, but
doesn't hit it
quicker
hard,
ball.
Does he? Just times
no,
it.
It's just timing, yeah. He just hits the middle of the bat more often than not. It's a lot of big sixes too, particularly over square leg.
And he sweeps from nowhere, doesn't he? A lot of the times he's playing you down the ground when you bowl, and then suddenly just like, no, I'm sweeping this for 6.
It's 2 behind Afridi with 12 to win.
Go for it.
Couple more. We'll put that graphic up on the big screen so he knows. He might just do it. Goes hard again, just drops short. 4 more.
Well, maybe get that man a bit square, that sweeping man on the rope. He doesn't sweep fine, does he? Rohit Sharma, he sweeps square. And big stride in. Yeah, he's not a huge sweeper of the ball. Kohli rarely sweeps. He's a down the ground man, but Sharma does like to pull the trigger every now and then on the sweep.
$119 for Rohit Sharma. 8 to get for India. The series is gone. It'll be a consolation win, yes, but there are so many stories embedded in that. And you could just sense from the anticipation today, Varun, that it's brewing, it's coming.
You can't count 2 champions out.
Might have come late. It's definitely not little. Rohit on 120, Virat Kohli on 69. Normalcy has returned to Indian cricket.
Things happen here, but no one really talks about it.
Something bad's coming.
The series started in the context of the return, the much anticipated return of Rohit Sharma and Virat Kohli. There was just incredible fanfare wherever you went. And there's a reason why. You look at the most ODI runs, Sachin Tendulkar right on the top of that pile. Virat Kohli and Rohit Sharma now number 2 and 3. Rohit used the previous innings to go past the great Sourav Ganguly. More than 25,000 one-day runs between these two gentlemen, these stalwarts, these pillars. And now the Sydney showstoppers. He's done this before, Rohit Sharma. 100 the last time he was here.
So it's no surprise that it's come again at a ground that he's also so familiar with, but one he obviously loves scoring runs on. But the fans also came to see the other part of Rocco, and that's Kohli. Didn't get off the mark in the first two outings. More than made up for that this time, Varun.
Exactly what the doctor ordered for the fans, isn't it, Anand? Fans wanted to see a prolonged innings from Rohit, prolonged innings from Kohli. That's pretty much been the bulk of the Indian batting innings.
Of all the shots that he has in the armory, he uses the ramp to get that past the line and get India past the line once again. The series may have gone in Adelaide itself, one of his favourite hunting grounds, but he turns up when it mattered most, I guess, in terms of his own career's context. India win by 9 wickets. A famous win not because of the way it will tilt the balance of the series, but in terms of the wave that swept across all of Australia as these two gentlemen got ready for another one-day international assignment to prove once again they've buckled down for bigger challenges ahead. 100 of the highest quality from Rohit Sharma, a half-century that took Virat Kohli past the great Kumar Sangakkara, and a partnership that started when India found themselves 69 for 1 has proved to be unbeaten, just like these two stalwarts, these pillars of Indian cricket.
Virat Kohli must be relieved. Came into this game with 2 ducks, something which we're not used to seeing. But then when you put him in front of a chase, he just turns it up a notch, doesn't he? And Rohit Sharma, very different approach in this innings, very different approach in the last 2 games. Gets a 50 in the previous game in very difficult circumstances on a very difficult wicket, and then goes on to score 100 in one of his favourite hunting grounds against one of his favourite teams to play against. Rohit Sharma and Virat Kohli, 2 stalwarts leading the ground with the head held very high.
A dominant win at that as well, Varun, isn't it? This is exactly what India...
Guys, और डे जीत गया. Thank you guys, thank you for watching. सभी दोस्तों, देवेश भाई, अभिषेक भाई कैसे है भाई? को नहीं देखते हैं आजकल. और century from Rohit Sharma and half century from Virat.
Eu pego que funda, mas não vai pra sua amigo, não. Crush on let it go, I don't shop down, no. So fire by some room, put the car to one. Yeah, got the mood, time for the kill. Kayani noodle, everything skill, PUBG, Apex, Fortnite, jag till ditt jobb av att hilla. We rule the land. Tava night on the bus, on shooting